Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am going to be cleaning up after Christmas. So this is on Christmas Day and actually on Boxing Day as well. I split it up into two parts. I'm gonna have tons of cleaning motivation for you guys. The first part is Christmas Day in the evening, cleaning up after our huge feast. And the second part is cleaning up the living room the next day, trying to find places for all the gifts that we got and everything like that. So there's tons of cleaning motivation. It is a huge mess in here. And also I really wanna let you guys know that today's video is in collaboration with several other ladies who are also going to be doing cleanup with me's after Christmas. So make sure you go and check out their channels as well after this video. If you are coming over from one of their channels, I would absolutely love it if you'd hit the subscribe button. I do a ton of cleaning motivation. I also do some mommy content, some law of attraction stuff. We talk about lots of different things on this channel, but mainly cleaning motivation. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that I can see you back here for more videos. Anyways, you guys, without further ado, let's get right on into it.
Okay, you guys, so as you can see here, we had a feast for our Christmas dinner, and there is so much left over and so much to clean up. I tell you, I always end up cooking way too much food. I was really lucky in this instance because we were able to give half of our turkey to my in-laws. We weren't able to celebrate Christmas together this year because our province had declared that we had to stay at home. They were only allowing you to stay with your immediate family that already lived in your house. If you are a single person, then you can commingle with one family of your choosing that has to stay the same. But we as a family were not able to commingle with our family. So that was kind of sad. It made for a really strange Christmas, but we made the best of it, and we had a huge feast here, and I was able to at least drop off half the turkey because my mother-in-law decided she didn't want to cook one just for her and her husband. So yeah, so they took half our turkey, and yeah, but look at this huge mess that we have to clean up, you guys. These are all the aftermath of our gifts. Like I said, this was Christmas Day, so we have all our gifts all over the place. We have the food to clean up. We have a ton of stuff to get done today. So we're going to go through. It's going to actually take 2 days. This evening, I was done with the day. I had cooked all day. We had opened presents. Of course, we got up early. Newborn baby life. I was done. So I just cleaned up the kitchen, and then I said I'm going to do the rest of the living room and all the gifts and everything tomorrow. So this video is actually shot over 2 days, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And as you guys can see, I'm in my pajamas. I'm going to be in my pajamas for the next day as well, in a different pair of pajamas. And I have done something that I don't typically do on my channel very often, but I kind of wanted your guys' input on. And a lot of you probably will think, who cares? Why are you even asking about this? But as you can see, I have not got ready here. I've not done my makeup. I'm just having a lazy pajama little video here. And I wanted to know what your guys' thoughts on that were, because typically I try to get ready for whenever I do my videos. But of course, with newborn life and everything, lately I've just been like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm just going to get on camera like this. And I wanted to know what your guys' take on that was, because I know for me, especially whenever I watch Love Meg in particular, she never comes on camera without a full face of makeup and her hair done. Very rarely. Sometimes she will, like for her intros and stuff like that. But for the most part, she gets ready every day. And I find that to be inspiring. And so that's why I've typically done that on my channel. But then I've also seen comments on other people's channels where I've never gotten this comment on my channel, but I've seen comments on other cleaning channels of people kind of being like not really liking that and saying like, oh, as if like I don't get ready and have a full face of makeup to clean my house. And so I'm wondering what your guys' thoughts are on that are. Do you care about that when you're watching cleaning videos? Do you care if the person has taken the time to get dressed and get ready? Or do you care if they show up with their hair a mess and no makeup on and whatever? Does that mean anything to you? Does that bother you in any way? Or like me, are you motivated by seeing somebody put together and getting things done around their house. That motivates me. So that's why I typically try to do that on my channel. So I was just curious because like I said, I filmed this video and I thought, I wonder if people are going to like it or if they won't really care at all or whatever. But anyway, so let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on that. And yeah, let's just go through. I'm going to put on some music here and you guys can hopefully clean alongside me and let me know in the comments down below what you're cleaning.
It's making me jump from high ground, keeps catching me every time I fall. You got me safe and sound, safe and sound. We just do what we do, ain't no joke about love. He's the one that I die for. Dance along side by side, can't believe that he is mine. We just do what we do. My love, my heart is beating even faster, faster. He got me feeling like I'm ready for anything, let me go. Oh, my love, my love, my love. He got my love, he got my love, he got my love. He got my love, he got my love, he got my.
Okay, so in the next clip, you guys are seeing me making croutons. I know that's kind of a weird thing to be doing, but I actually ended up getting this whole loaf of bread from my mother-in-law, and she had just used the middles of them. She had made some sort of mushroom tart, and she had to use just the middles of a whole loaf of bread, so she had all these crusts left over. And I took them because I would just make homemade croutons with them. So I had this huge bag and I had to do something with them quick. As you guys can see, I had a part of a bag already filled up there, and like she gave me a lot of bread. So I had to do the second tray. So what I am doing is I just went ahead and drizzled some olive oil on top of the cut up. I just chopped up the bread really unevenly, just in, you know, crouton like pieces. I'm going to drizzle some olive oil and just put whatever seasonings I want on there. I think I put salt, pepper, garlic powder and onion powder on, and a little bit more olive oil. Just coat it all, get it all mixed up, pop it in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes at 350 until it gets to be almost like little toast pieces. And there you go, you have a big bag of croutons for very, very cheap. So you don't ever have to buy croutons. Another thing you can do is like the rinds of your bread. I mean, not very many people eat the ends, right? So you can save those ends and make croutons with that as well. That's another thing that I like to do. But yeah, little tips and hacks I wanted to share with you guys in this Christmas cleanup video. Also, I want to let you guys know that there is going to be a part 2 to this video coming out probably on Sunday, I think. Yes. Where I'm going to be taking down all the Christmas decor, so stay tuned for that. And if you are new to my channel, I typically upload twice a week. That's what I have been doing, but this year I'm trying to upload 3 times a week, so we're going to see how that goes. That's kind of my New Year's resolution, is to bump up my upload schedule to 3 times a week, so we will see how that goes.
I bring you down whenever I try to find a clever way to say that I'm better now. You look great, however, this can't wait for the better, cause now I got a clever mind. Cause baby, you and I, we lay awake at night, trying to find a light to keep this fire alive. Oh baby, you and I, we can't deny this fight. Oh, this fight. I'm drowning in your arms, still I want it all, cause I deny it, deny I am. Drowning in your arms, still I want it all, cause I deny we're no good for each other.
Okay, so now we're moving on into the dining area, and of course the dining area just gets all full of stuff. So I had gifts up here, and poor Holden, I was so sad for him. His gift that he was most excited about, which was a Spider-Man remote control car, didn't work. So that was not very fun to have a kid on Christmas morning with his favorite toy that didn't work. That was not a good time. And we got it from Costco, so I was really surprised, but we went online and saw the ratings for it, and I guess a lot of people were having issues with that particular toy, so we're gonna have to take it back and get him a different remote control car. But poor little guy. But I mean, he got tons of toys, so you can't really feel too bad. But you know, imagine being a kid on Christmas and the gift you're most excited about doesn't work. So we had to deal with that. But anyway, so just going ahead and clearing off the table, gonna give it a good wipe down here, and we're gonna deal with that stack of books there tomorrow morning. My neighbor is so sweet. I just love her so much. I get along with her so well, and she messaged me a couple of days before Christmas and was like, hey, I have this huge box of books that my kids no longer use because they've outgrown them. Do you want them? So she gave us this huge box of books. And if you guys know anything about me, if you've seen my living room in particular, I am a huge reader, and I'm raising my kids to be the same way. They already have a ton of books, so of course I said yes. Mess underneath my coffee station. It was so gross under there. I had to go through and vacuum. We're gonna just wipe everything down over there too. My boyfriend got a ton of coffee stuff for Christmas. We decided with his family this year that we were going to, typically what we do is we draw names and we do like stockings basically for each other. But this year what we decided to do was each person in the family a small gift, like under $20, but it had to start with the first letter of the person's name. So my boyfriend's name is Chad, so he loves coffee, so he got a lot of coffee things. So I'm gonna have to go through, you guys will see this later on in the video. The next day I go through this coffee station and I completely take everything off, wipe everything down, and I have to make room for all the new coffee things that we got. He got mugs, he got coffee flavors and creamers and all sorts of things.
And if you lose your hope, I will be there to pick you up. Even if you can't let go, I'll untie the invisible ropes that keep you down. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go.
Okay, so it is now the next day. As you guys can tell, I'm in a different pair of pajamas and I got my little guy there still. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to unload the dishwasher from the night before. I still had some dishes in the sink that didn't fit in there, and I was not about hand washing the night before. I was like, I am not doing that. So I just waited, left them in the sink overnight, and I'm just going to swap them out now. But we're going to go ahead, unload this load, and then we'll reload again, and then we're going to continue on into the living room and put those books away that I talked about earlier and start putting all of our gifts away, because we all got super spoiled. We were very, very thankful, and yeah, we had a great Christmas. So we have all that stuff to put away, and we're going to go ahead and do that in the coming few minutes here.
There's a storm coming, and I need a hand to hold, with the fear of being here on my own, where the wind's blowing and the leaves they turn to gold, like they did with you those summers ago. I can't stop thinking about those years ago, when sleeping next to you was usual. I'd rather spend a lifetime on my own than ever been in love those years ago. But now remembering is all I know. There's a storm coming, summer's just around the bend, and my bottle's empty once again. and my feet's burning on the roads we used to walk, where the rivers walked along with us.
What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take out, I have a bunch of books in this little blue cabinet, and I'm going to take them out of there. These are my books, and I'm going to intersperse them throughout my bookshelves. And what I decided to do, because Holden has no more room in his bookshelves in his bedroom for books, and he already has a shelf on my shelves at the very bottom there that's full of his books. And what I decided to do was just to take all my books out of this blue shelf and make this little blue cabinet his little library. So I'm going to put a bunch of his books in there, and then he still has some books in his bedroom, but because I just had no place to put them, I needed to find a new little home for his books. So once my neighbor gave me all those books, so we're going to go through, put away all of my books, and then we're going to get all of his books onto that little blue shelf, and he's going to help me in a few minutes here, and it's the cutest thing ever.
That I keep thinking about those years ago, when sleeping next to you was usual. I'd rather spend a lifetime on my own than ever been in love those years ago. I can't stop thinking about those years ago, when sleeping next to you was usual.
Okay, so now that we are done with all the books, I'm just going to go ahead and start tidying everything else up. So he got a bunch of tracks to go with all of his trains for Christmas. So we're going to just put those in a bag, and I'm going to take those to his room. And basically, I'm just going to start taking everything and kind of sorting everything out in the living room. Putting all my stuff in a bag, all of Chad's stuff in a bag, all of Holden's stuff in a bag, and we'll sort through it all later and just like go through everything and find homes for everything. Also, I do want to say, if you guys are still here with me at this like 17-minute mark here, I wanted to say thank you so much, first of all, for hanging out with me for this long and not clicking off the video. I really appreciate it. And yeah, also, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm on the road to 2,000 followers, and I would be so excited to hit that sooner than later. So if you are still here and you're enjoying the content, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I would really appreciate if you shared the video as well. If you think that it motivated you or helped you in any way, please go ahead and share it with somebody that you think might need some motivation as well, or you think that I might be able to motivate too. That would really mean a lot to me, and it really helps my channel to grow whenever you guys do that. So thought I'd just put that in here. And anyways, let's just listen to some more music and carry on.
Are closing in, and it seems like nothing makes it better. You should try to remember that's just how it is when it comes to love, comes to love. 'Cause you know sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned. But sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love. That's just love. Even if you don't know when, and it feels like the world is coming down on you, you have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Heart. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. No
everything we got, give it an honest shot, turning it on and off, we've been sliding, riding the highest dream, keeping the fire real, I call for you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling, maybe we're invincible at last, fueling every engine, power is descending, maybe we're invincible. Over the coming days, let's cut to the chase, we're gonna beat this maze, let's go deeper, I wanna reach it all, taking a leap or fall, I'll get.
Last part of the video, we are back in the kitchen, and like I told you earlier, I'm just going to go through this little coffee station here. I'm going to take everything off of it. It was time that it needed a good wipe down anyways, because I haven't given it a good wipe down since I made the coffee bar back in the summer. So I'm going to wipe everything down, clean it all out, and we're just going to go ahead and try and rearrange it as best as we possibly can. We have a lot of things here and a small space, so I'm going to try my best. I always want it to look super cute and just like, you know, have everything in cute little containers and have it all spaced out nicely, but it's just not possible at this time because we have so much. So basically it's just a matter of Tetrising it in there and finding a home for it.
And maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling, maybe we're invincible at last, fueling every engine, power is descending, maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling, maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Where you move, make me blind. You will always be there. There's no doubt in my mind. You will always be there. Heading out to see ya and leave the rest behind. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be the one to hold me. You will always be the one who knows me. You will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be. Come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, I know you will always be the. You're the one that I need. Yeah, you make me feel like there's no air left to breathe. Yeah, you make me feel like I can run on water. I'm picking up the speed. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be the one to hold me. You will always be the one who knows me. You will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be. Come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, you.
Okay, so now that I'm done with the coffee area, I'm just going to go ahead and empty the rest of Chad and I's gifts. I'm just going to put it all on the kitchen counter, and then I'll go from there, just taking it from room to room and finding homes for it. But one thing that I got for Christmas, which was pretty cool, was this. It's like a, I can't remember what it's called. It must have started with an H because it had to have. But it's like an as seen on TV product, and it's like a helper for your kitchen. So you put it in the back of your countertop, and like if you have something heavy, which I always have my mixer way in the back corner there, you guys can see behind me, I always have problems with that because I always have to drag it out, and it is just, it's heavy and it's always a pain in the butt whenever I want to use it. So you install this, and basically you sit the heavy item on top of this handy helper thing, and it's like a shelf that moves, so you can just like move it towards yourself without any issue. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly or not, but you guys will see here in a second when I install it. You'll see what I mean, because clearly my words, I'm probably not making sense at all, but this was a really handy little helper.
It started out like a movie scene, something straight out of a magazine. I crossed my fingers, you'd come to me.
Okay, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope that you got lots of motivation from today's video. Once again, please go over and check out the other girls' YouTube channels and watch their videos. They have a ton of cleaning motivation over on their channels as well. Make sure you tell them that I sent you. And I guess I will just see you guys here for the next one. Bye!
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see